Welcome to ISAT Daily. I'm Matt, the Parable.
I am Jackie, the host of Bootleg Media on Rumble, and you can find me on Gab at Bootleg.
And actually, you can find me on Gab at Parable.
Well, what's with all the Gab talk? We don't usually
I don't
do
know.
that.
I know. We don't really bring them up too much, but we can this time. I guess there's something going on. Let's take a look at the first slide here.
Gab launches payment processing service. Gab says its platform, which can be found at gab.money, will provide payment processing services for businesses that don't wish to rely on the established pro-censorship companies. The platform aims to compete with established payment processors like PayPal and Stripe, which have engaged in the financial blacklisting of conservatives in recent years. You don't say, because Jack Dorsey is behind Stripe, which I just found out.
Oh, you just found out?
I found out like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's his little baby there. He likes Stripe. So, this is awesome.
This is awesome. I love Gab. I really do enjoy it. Last week I went on a little Instagram, Twitter fast. I deleted the apps for a little bit, and I finally just stuck with Gab for a couple days, and I really came to like it a lot. I mean, it's basically a carbon copy of Facebook. You can do the private groups, you have your home feed,
Right.
and it's kind of got a little Twitter vibe to it because you can like repost, but it's similar to like sharing on Facebook. It's very, if you have Facebook or no Facebook, you can learn Gab like that. It's the same layout. So I do like it, and I do think people do need to get off these, it's part of the parallel economy. You got to shift over and, get off of these communist platforms.
Yeah.
And I think it's
little
amazing.
by little, this is happening, though.
Yeah. So I think it's great that they're doing a payment processing. Hopefully it's successful. Let's see what they had to say about it.
Yep. Let's take a look at the next one. Gab says this platform, which can be found at gab.money, will provide payment processing services for businesses that don't wish to rely on established pro-censorship companies. We also pride ourselves on placing businesses that others deem high risk or hard to place, and finding solutions when others cannot. We don't promise solutions for everyone, but we can guide you to the best next steps. Our network allows us to find the best option instead of forcing you into a one-size-fits-all processing model. Gab itself has been a victim of financial blacklisting. The free speech platform was blacklisted from PayPal and Stripe in 2019 and was canceled by Visa the same year as well.
I don't really know what they mean by we don't promise solutions for everyone. I'm kind of curious on and then they say not one size fits all processing. I'm very curious on what that means because we all pretty much use credit cards and debit cards on
Right.
these other apps. So what other way could you possibly be talking about?
Right.
Maybe crypto. Who knows what they'll do with all that? I'm sure they will offer a crypto option. But it is interesting to see where our financial situation will go as conservatives because the banks don't like us either.
And if you remember, TMTG
Oh, yeah.
is also going to offer a payment service as well.
Truth
So
social.
now you have PayPal and Stripe, you have Gab and TMTG is offering theirs. So you have plenty of choices, which you're going to have they're going to have a very difficult time,
Competing with.
and blacklisting you, and you can buy what you want.
Yeah, I mean, thank God we have this shift happening because I know business owners that have been kicked off of Square even, which is, a website hosting, and Stripe was behind it, and they don't, especially the businesses that have been staying open through the lockdowns, they didn't like them, so they started blocking them, asking
Right.
questions, asking where they're donating their money to, as if that matters, just putting their nose in their business and not giving conservatives the privacy they deserve, all because they don't like what they believe in. So,
Right. I agree.
looking forward to what's to come with Gab Money.
My only concern, though, is Visa, MasterCard.
Yeah.
Because, as you mentioned, Gab had a problem with Visa back in 2019. And if they say, okay, PayPal and these other guys, Stripe, they've learned to bypass us, but are they really going to be able to
Right.
bypass Visa
The
and
Federal
MasterCard?
Reserve, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. There's all these different forms of money coming out. Did you see Melania Trump's NFT thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who knows what we're going to be trading with in just a few short years,
I know,
really.
exactly. Actually, I would say sooner
Next
yet,
year.
right? Yeah.
We got to start diversifying your assets if you haven't already.
Yep, I agree 100%. So please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great day, folks.